Another thing here is the initial research that I completed to build this piece of content told me that over the next 24 months, JP Morgan's plan is to migrate 15 or 20% of their repo book onto digital rails. It's not public DeFi rails. These are private walled gardens. These are the Canton and Connexus DLT rails. So, we're going to see a lot of adoption of blockchain technology. It just might not do anything for price for us, for holders of digital assets. It's called the mullet, where you've got TradFi in the front, DeFi in the back. They call it the mullet strategy. It's a really, really interesting research I can share with you guys.
It's a non-starter. So all the good collateral leaves public DeFi. Okay, so the case for the vampire attack. The siphon, it sounds pretty open and shut, right? It seems like it's game over for public crypto. But that's not the full picture. Not even close. Now we have to look at the other side of this bet, the bridge to Main Street. We need to understand the surprising reasons Wall Street is also, believe it or not, connecting two public blockchains. And JP Morgan is the perfect case study here. Their strategy is genius because it's playing both sides. They've got Connexus Prime, this private beast that's processing over $2 billion a day for the big guys, but at the same time, they've launched their JPM coin out in the wild on a public blockchain. So who are they targeting with that? Not the big Wall Street players. They're going after the fintechs, the neobanks, the commercial payment apps, all the companies that have to live on public rails to reach customers like you and me. And check out where they decided to build this bridge. Not some new private chain, but on Base, Coinbase's Layer 2 network. I mean, that's basically a super fast, super cheap version of Ethereum. This was no accident. They are deliberately going where the action is, tapping into that fast-moving, high-energy retail economy. They know they can't force that world into their private fortress, so they're coming out to meet it on its own turf. So what is it? A siphon or a bridge? Is Wall Street friend or foe? Well, the truth is, it's both. What we're witnessing isn't one or the other. It's the birth of a financial bifurcation, a split. The siphon and the bridge are both happening at the same time, and they're creating this two-tiered financial world. And this table just lays it out so clearly. You've got two completely different worlds emerging. Tier 1 is the fortress. Think of networks like Canton. This is for the big dogs, banks, asset managers. The money here is huge, wholesale capital, but it moves slowly. It's all about privacy and regulation. Then you've got Tier 2, the playground. This is public chains like Base and Ethereum. This is for everyone else, fintechs, consumers, developers. The capital is retail money, and it moves at lightning speed, and it's all about transparency and permissionless innovation. Anyone can build.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at Canton in a second here. But before we do, I just want everyone to think about this. So I know that Canton has a token, but I don't know if that's a coin or if it's just a token that was issued. You see, here's the big problem with valuing these digital assets. If you don't have a window into how much revenue is generated by the protocol and how that revenue accrues to the token holders in some way, then it might not accrue at all, which means that the token could be nothing more than a meme coin. And I think in the vast majority of cases, when we're taking a look at digital assets, they're basically mostly meme coins. Like most protocols don't make any money. The ones that do usually don't allow that revenue to accrue to token holders. And even when they do, the value accrual mechanism can be kind of sketchy sometimes. So that means that most tokens are basically memes. Let me go ahead and continue to play the content.
Honestly, I think a strategy analyst at JP Morgan put it best. It's a perfect metaphor. They called it mullet banking, business in the front, party in the back. And that's exactly what it is. The banks are building this very serious, compliant, buttoned-up business for their clients, but the whole thing is secretly powered by these wild, programmable crypto rails in the back. It's brilliant. Okay, so we have this new two-tiered world. So what? What does that actually mean for the projects and protocols we all know? Let's dig into the winners and the losers, because this shift is completely rewriting the rules of the game.